Hey Capricorn, hope you're all doing well. It's going to be your September general reading for Capricorn placements. Of course, can be talking about you, talking about someone in your energy. Don't get hung up on any storylines that are not yours. You know, use the cards for validation and confirmation. There's a lot of retrograde planets right now, so I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I feel like there's a little bit of an ominous energy. I don't know, maybe if it's just today or whatever, but I hope everyone else is doing well. So your first cards here, you've got the Emperor, Two of Wands, the Four of Cups. So without clarifying, I mean, this looks like a situation that someone is bored with. Someone may be bored of having to be in charge of everything, of like always having to be the decision maker in a situation, or being looking for a new opportunity to like exert, your skills and your power towards something else here, but not finding an opportunity to do so. Ace of Cups. But it looks like that won't be the case for very long. Like maybe some of you need to put a little bit more emotion into something that you're doing, or somebody here does. It's almost like a feeling of like rejecting emotion for a very practical, sort of logical, authoritative kind of mindset to get something done here. Or maybe you're kind of tired of always having to be in that energy. But I'm getting for some of you, there's like a feeling of rejecting emotion, of not wanting to, deal with things in an emotional way. And the cards are kind of saying here that in spite of that, that's what's necessary here, is somebody needs to put love back into a situation. Somebody needs to find the heart in a situation again. And that's the answer to whatever feels dissatisfactory about this. Like there's somebody searching for answers here. There's somebody trying to see a bigger picture. There's somebody trying to, step outside of whatever little bubble they've been operating in, but they're just dissatisfied with everything around them and not being able to see opportunities that are coming their way. Like it's like somebody's been trying to like achieve something for a long time here, is what it seems like. But it's almost like there's no heart in it. There's no emotion in it. And you've got the Ten of Swords in the future energy here. So there's going to be a painful ending to something. And maybe it's, the way someone's been proceeding with something. Maybe it's going to be a pain. Maybe whatever is dissatisfactory here, whatever is, giving you this feeling of discontent, of boredom, or whatever it is, there's going to be something new that's going to come about, but it's going to have to, take a revision on some level. It's going to require some heart, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard when this ends. Like, it's like almost like when you finally get exactly what you want here, I think it's going to come in a different way than what you expected, or for somebody here. And it's going to come with a little bit more pain than what, it's almost like somebody hasn't been willing to suffer for what they want here. Like somebody wants something to just come easy, and the opportunity's been there, but, we're rejecting it because they don't want to put in they don't want to suffer through the consequences. They don't want to have to give something up. They don't want to have to, not necessarily put in the hard work, but don't want to go through the pain of what it's going to take to accomplish this thing. So let's clarify here, Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Three of Pentacles. So a lot of you, this is a situation involving career, involving work, career. You could be the boss here. You could want to be the boss. I think being in charge is a natural position for Capricorn. So there is something here that you are really good at, that you have the necessary skills. I think that you're a cooperative person. You are a steadfast person here. There's somebody here who has the mindset to be, in charge of whatever you do on the financial front, whatever you do on the career front here. But maybe you're trying to make a decision to go in a different direction. And it's like someone's maybe not making that decision with the right heart space, if that makes sense. Clarify this Two of Wands. Some of you, this could be about, you know, starting your own business, of course, but it could be about somebody that you're involved with. This could be the boss that you already have, and maybe you're feeling like this is not, you know, there's definitely an energy of, you know, wanting to find a new opportunity, maybe having to make a decision here. Yeah, Judgment. There's going to be, there's going to be a rebirth of something here, Capricorn. But again, this is about making a decision. This is about using good judgment. And I see a lot of practicality here. I see a lot of the thoughts are correct. The discernment is correct. You're thinking correctly about this. But it's like perhaps emotionally there's something missing here. Like somebody trying to find their place in something here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. And it has to do with money. So maybe it's a decision where like somebody's not happy with where they're at, or somebody's having an issue with whatever they're doing for work. You know, whatever area of responsibility in your life that you have or someone else has to, you know, bring home the bacon, so to speak. There's a decision that has to be made here about it, because somebody's not happy with whatever they're doing, but it's going to come at maybe a financial cost here. Like somebody's really money motivated is what I want to say. And it's not a bad thing. You know, I feel like Capricorn can be money motivated. It's not a bad thing, but somebody's missing the heart of something here. They're missing, you know, some sort of emotional fulfillment here. There's too much focus on holding on to money and making decisions based on money. Many may feel like they don't have enough money to pursue an opportunity that they want to pursue here. I'll clarify this Ace of Cups. Yeah, whoever this is, they're hung up, they're stuck because, like I said, I don't know a better way to describe it. There's no heart in it. They're not doing things from a place of love. They're not doing things from a place of emotion, and that's necessary here in whatever this situation here. Someone needs to reconnect with their heart space, with their what's emotionally fulfilling here, not just what's practical and reasonable about what to do in the situation, because there's things being missed here because that element is not being brought in. That's what's keeping someone from being illuminated here, keeping someone from having a different perspective, from not being stuck in this energy of dissatisfaction and discontent, of feeling, somebody here's feeling like really, I don't get that there's someone here who's deliberately selfish, but it's almost like someone here feels like other people are being selfish, that other people are holding back from them, that there's not opportunities coming their way, that there's not, that they're being stunted and held back because they're not looking at things from the right perspective. Like I said, there is some good judgment here. There is some definite good discernment. Somebody here knows that something brand new needs to happen here, that something revolutionary needs to happen here in somebody's life. And it's like making that decision, but somebody's too worried that the opportunities aren't there. Like they know that has to happen. They don't see the opportunities, and it's because they're closed off in some way. And it's because they're lacking the, like I want to say like lightheartedness or like openness. They're lacking the heart, the emotion, the the serenity to see things and to see the bigger picture of things. That it's keeping them stuck and hung up here, and not in a good way, not being illuminated to something here. I want to say, you guys, this might have been kind of a theme last month in regards to somebody's finances. Yeah, Nine of Cups. whatever you want, or whatever this person wants, whatever the situation here, it's there's somebody here who wants things for the wrong reasons. They want their cake and eat it too, but they want to be lazy about it. They don't want to suffer through whatever this painful ending is, whatever they have to change about, either about themselves or about the situation or about the outlook, about whatever it is. Someone doesn't want to have to go through the necessary suffering to accomplish their dreams and their goals. Because you have to pay the price in some way. You have to suffer through something, and so if there's something bigger that you want to achieve, what are you willing to let go of? Either about yourself or about your circumstances. You have to be willing to let go of it. Could feel really painful. Could feel like, things, like everything's over and there is no light at the end of the tunnel. But somebody wants to forego that. And they just want to have everything, just handed to them, basically. There's a lot of pride, at least in this energy over here, and not enough genuine, like authentic, caring, and, I can't think of another word, like emotion behind it here. Yeah, Six of Cups, because somebody's stuck in a very immature energy. There's somebody here who has skills. They're skilled. They can run something. They can be in charge of something. They're very capable. There's an energy here that's very capable, and they do have good discernment. I feel like there's somebody that has good judgment, good discernment, and this could be you, but there's something from the past that's keeping them stuck, that's keeping them held back. It could be, like I said, childhood wounds here, an immature, outlook on something. There's something here that somebody doesn't want to face, and it's keeping them closed off from new opportunities here. It's keeping them from feeling like safety and love and acceptance, and feeling just feeling good about themselves and their position. Yeah, with the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you could be, heavy fire sign energy here, definitely heavy Aries energy here. So this could be the person, you could have this in your chart here, Capricorn, but it definitely has to do with work and skills, being passionate about something, renewing a passion for something, finding what it is. Like you said, somebody here has skills. They've got what it takes to work hard to accomplish something great here. And, for some of you, maybe somebody that wants to work alone in some respects, or is trying to figure that out. But it's an energy of somebody just wanting to have things, their way, and being closed off to the reality of this situation, to somebody who's only able to look at the negative in something, somebody who's closed off, and like I said, a very selfish energy here. And this could be a situation where this person here is causing that for you, or you're trying to cooperate in a situation where there's someone else that's like that. But somebody here's a hard worker. They have skills. They're just not putting they're not putting their genuine, heartfelt, whatever behind it here. And it's because they have an immature outlook. They're stuck in the past in some way. They're stuck in some childish way of operating. It's an emotionally stunted energy. That's what I want to say here. Somebody here who has the right intellect, they have the right mindset. They're able to make good decisions. They have a good work ethic. But there's something emotionally missing here, an emotional immaturity to this. It's a prideful, emotional, it's a lazy sort of, everything should just be handed to me. I don't want to, is somebody trying to avoid pain at all costs? They're trying to avoid pain by covering it up with like a grandiose sense of who they are. you know, an entitlement. There's an entitlement here. That's what I want to say, Capricorn, to this. Yeah. And it could be, it's an energy of somebody who covers up their insecurities, covers up their, you know, for some of you, their paranoia. They could have a paranoid, you know, personality here, or you know, somebody that just cannot see beyond themselves here. And that's the crux of the issue here, is that there's somebody who has the skills to do that, but they keep being consumed in their own little world. They cannot see beyond themselves. They can't see, they're closed off, they're walled in, and they overcompensate with this very grandiose, entitled, lazy, frankly, sort of energy, even though they've got the skills to do stuff here. They've got the ability to put in hard work. They've got the ability to be a leader. Someone here can absolutely be a leader, but they're trying to avoid whatever this pain is. They don't want to, no, someone here doesn't want to suffer at all. They don't want to face the fact that life is painful. There's no way around it. And especially to accomplish great things here, there's excessive emotionality, immature emotionality, and a sense of, you know, covering up some deep insecurity and some deep paranoia, frankly, with this distorted reality. They cover it up with some very grandiose, arrogant, sometimes entitled kind of attitude. And you know, it's going to, regardless of whether this person can come out of this energy or not, whether they can have, you know, put some take an honest look at themselves and what their heart is, and you know, where their heart truly is, there's going to be a painful ending anyway. It's inevitable here, and the situation can be compounded and made worse if, when this person faces this, or whoever it is, if they take a grandiose stance, if they take an entitled, lazy stance to it, it's only going to further their isolation. Somebody here feels isolated and closed off, you know, stuck and rejected. Somebody here feels rejected, and they feel like other people are being selfish towards them, but it could really be them that's selfish. So I think, again, I don't feel like I'm talking about you particularly, Capricorn. Capricorns are watching this, so I don't know if this is cross-watching energy, or maybe this is somebody in your life that you're dealing with. You know, take it how it resonates. But this, if someone doesn't get out of this attitude, that they're, you know, that they're entitled, they're going to continue to stay stuck. And in fact, their situation's going to get worse. It's going to be compounded. They're going to be even farther away from reality, even more closed off, even more unable to see how to get themselves out of whatever this situation is, and, you know, feeling even more paranoid and even more insecure. So I'll try to grab a couple more cards for you, Capricorn. Like I said, it could just be me. Like, I feel this kind of ominous energy today. So hopefully hopefully things are a little bit brighter than this situation here. And it doesn't look crazy, Capricorn. It just looks like there's somebody who's kind of at a life crisis right now. Like somebody who's at a crossroads in their life. Somebody who's trying to make a good decision. They have the skills, like I said, but they're missing the heart of the situation here. And there's chaos because of this. Someone's life is in chaos and upheaval, and they're not, someone's not able to move. They're not able to make a decision. They're not able to move forward. They might feel like everyone is against them here. Somebody here feels, you know, like the world is being selfish. Opportunities are not coming their way, but they don't have the right perspective, because their genuine heart and soul is not, they're not letting that come out. They're childish. Someone here is childish. And maybe they just want to be in charge. And like I said, there's a leader here. Somebody here can be a leader. Somebody here has skills. They have good work ethic. They've got everything it takes except for the genuine humility. That's what I want to say. Except for some genuine humility here, and an ability to go through the pain of what's necessary to accomplish the things that they want, to accomplish the things that they're entitled to. Everyone can have the things that they want. This person can too, or you can, or whatever, but it's going to come at a price. It's going to come with some pain. And if it's covered up with a lazy, entitled, grandiose situation here, it's just going to lead to more insecurity, more paranoia, more feeling isolated from the world, and more chaos. So anyway, Thanks for watching, Capricorn. If you resonated with the video, give it a thumbs up. Check out some of your other placements. Would love it if you subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.